Hello and welcome to O2 Inside Line Live from France. We're at the England Rugby residency here in Le Touquet, our lovely little set, and we're based just down the road from where the England Rugby team are training. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm Topsy Ojo, and on tonight's show, we've got a couple of the players joining us. They're going to tell us about life in camp, how preparation's going ahead of what's going to be a very big 2 months ahead for English rugby. We've got a couple of fun games as well for the players to get involved in, for you guys at home to get involved in as well. And speaking of you guys, this is your show as well, so we want your involvement. Put your comments in the box underneath. Hashtag Wear the Rose as well. We'll find your questions and we're going to put them to the players. They've actually said, guaranteed, they will answer anything and everything you put to them. So I would love to put that to the test. So let's get our guests out here. And for the first, we've gone leadership, senior leadership. He's actually the oldest player in the squad. You wouldn't know it judging by the looks. He's aging like a fine wine. 90 caps under his belt. Give it up for Mr. Danny Kerr. What an intro.
Hey guys.
And where there's one, there is the other, the ant to his deck. Also aging like a fine wine, also senior, also experienced. 79 caps is Mr. Jamie George.
Yeah, there he is. Love him. I love that.
Boom shakalaka.
Welcome to the show, guys. Pleasure. Thank you for joining us. First guest in. How are you feeling? Been in France a couple of days. How are you enjoying life in camp?
Firstly, lovely digs here, Topsy. You've done
Thank
all right
you.
here, guys.
I
haven't you?
designed the whole set,
Yeah,
the
it's
whole thing.
Le Touquet is a beautiful, beautiful town. We've had an absolute royal welcome, haven't we? We had the cap ceremony yesterday where half the town came and everyone clapping us and stuff. It's been amazing. Been very hospitable. We've played a bit of golf. We've also trained hard. So the last couple of days have been great.
Yeah, Jamie, how about you?
Yeah, loving life. Really happy with our setup, really. The hotel's amazing. You never know what you're going to get when you come away to these tournaments. So, yeah, hotel's been great. The training facilities are great. So, really, really lucky. And like Danny said, the people at Le Touquet really bought in. We had an open training session and lots of people turned up. So, it's, yeah, exciting times. Excited to be here.
All right, nice. So we're going to dive in a bit deeper later on in the show. But just to get you guys warmed up, get you comfortable, I know you're good mates, but we're going to play a game called Fact or Fiction. So I'm going to read out 3 statements. One of them is fiction, and you have to guess which one it is.
About each other?
About each other.
Oh,
so no pressure. Maybe loser gets the coffees in.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or a crepe, I don't know.
Or a crepe. Or a crepe.
Yeah.
This guy, you do fancy a crepe tonight, don't you?
As do you, Daniel.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sensing there's a theme there. But all right, Danny, you're going to go first. Okay. 3 facts. Which of these is fiction about Jamie? So fact number 1. Jamie made his test debut in 2015. Fact number 2, Jamie has scored 11 test tries. Or fact number 3, Jamie has 3 A-levels despite not sitting the exams.
Okay, we actually talked about fact number 3 the other day. It's ridiculous that he didn't have to do his exams. So that is true. That is a fact. It's also a fact that I think he made his debut in 2015. I think he's got more tries than 11.
So we're going fact number 2.
Yeah.
Jamie, would you reveal?
Yeah, I don't know how many tries I've got, but we actually ran on together for my first cap in 2015. So you're right, mate. Well done.
All right. And Danny, you are correct.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you want to know how many tries did you have?
12?
13.
13, take it.
Lovely.
13.
Unlucky for
13.
some.
It's a good stat.
Am I about to be asked?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll leave it.
You will be. Do you remember try number 13?
Italy at home. No?
Good guess. I don't know.
I think it is Italy at home, yeah.
We'll go with Italy at home.
Yep.
We'll go with it. Okay, all right, Danny. Point scored. Okay.
What a good
Flip
friend.
reverse now. So, Jamie, which of these facts is fiction about Danny? Okay. Fact number 1, Danny played for Sheffield Wednesday Academy until he was 15.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently.
I think that could be fiction as well, but that is apparently a fact.
Fact number 2, Danny won silver with England at the Commonwealth Games in 2006. Or, fact number 3, Danny has scored 2 drop goals in test matches.
Good facts then.
I do know that you went to the Commonwealths. I know you had a great time.
It really did.
I don't know whether you got silver, though. 2 drop goals. You're very good off the base with the drop goals, but I don't remember them. You haven't done one in my time, so it would be pre-me. So I'm going to go with the drop goals.
This guy does not know his apples, does he?
Why? What's that
I've got more than 2 drop goals.
Have you really?
I think that's the fact,
When?
Jay Byrne. I actually think I've got 3, maybe even 4. I'd like to know, actually, in English rugby history, where I sit in the rankings here. Obviously, Johnny's there, but I think I beat Owen George. I'm number 2.
Are you really?
There you go.
Thank you.
All time.
Yeah, all time.
Number 2 of all time with 3 drop goals.
Thank you, Topsy. Thank you.
Sorry, mate. What happened at the Commonwealth, then, big guy?
Silver medal Commonwealth Games, yeah. Fact.
Oh, right. Sorry. So I am right.
No, you were wrong.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was right.
got
He got it
silver,
right.
You were
Yeah,
right.
I thought, yeah.
You were right. Yes, you went.
Yeah, I
You
was
went
right.
fact 3. He was
did you?
right.
Oh, you're right. Well done.
Point each. So you do know each
Cheers,
other
big
really
cat.
well.
Yeah,
We
we
do.
do.
There we go.
Bit
Point each.
hostile,
You can
that
buy
man.
each other a
Sorry.
kryptonite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Share a crap.
Yeah.
Oh, good. All right. So let's talk home away from home. Le Touquet. You touched on it a bit, but some people would have been here, and obviously a lot of people might not have been here, maybe due to come out. So what would you tell them about the city, what you've seen so far, and what you've made of the place?
It's brilliant. I love it. A lot of people, when people found out we were coming here for our training base, so many people messaged me and said, "Oh, I come out here on golf tours, play tennis out there, all that kind of thing, family holidays." I didn't know too much about it, but like I said, the training facilities are amazing. The hotel is awesome. Some of the houses around here, there's a lot of wealth. A lot of wealth.
You two would fit right in.
Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. But no, the centre-ville is fantastique.
Très magnifique.
No, it is. It really is. It's great. There's a lot going on. It's very busy, and the people are very hospitable.
And Danny, you mentioned some of those people. They came to see you guys training the other day. How was that as well? And how was the reception as well? Tell us about that.
It was amazing. We had about 1,000 people come and watch us train, which was incredible. And then the ceremony, obviously getting our World Cup caps. Loads of people turned up just to see us and wish us well. So
Boys looking
And
sharp
actually,
as well.
we're what are we? Honorary members of Le Touquet.
yeah,
Lifetime members of Le Touquet. We got a
coin
medal,
to the city.
a coin to the city from
Opens
the mayor.
every door apparently.
So
Yeah.
that you can come back for free anytime you want.
Apparently so.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe we have to pay for flights. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we could stay at the mayor's house. If we
Mayor
got
could
well
just send us his jet over, couldn't
enough.
he?
Yeah, it'd be nice
Pick
that.
us
Yeah,
up.
yeah, on the PJ.
Yeah, nice guy, that man.
I love how you two have plotted that already. And you mentioned it earlier, priority number 1, the golf course. I see you've managed to get out for a couple of hits already. How'd that go?
Yeah, post-training, Topsy, obviously.
Of course, always.
We've trained twice, and then we had a bit of a dinner out, and then today we played some golf, which is great. So about 20 of us went down to one of the courses. Good bit of fun, bit of downtime. Some good golf was played, and yeah, that's all we need to say. We don't need to tell you who won today.
Well,
'cause
we don't need to know who won, but
Hold
we do need to know about the bucket hats as well. Tell us about that. Tell us about the gear.
Pretty happy with that swing. You know?
just really look at the same outfit.
Yeah, we're matching outfits everywhere we go.
Yeah.
Is that just you two or everyone?
That's just how we roll. So we took on Jose Mala and Jack Walker.
Jamie, does this drop? Oh, he just
Hang
pushed
on,
that.
why are you getting the bad? Why are you getting the bad? Joel only came for like one.
I think this was for a hole, and that's where it goes.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When my partner does that, I just.
Yeah, we're the bucket hat boys. We only play with a bucket hat. That's what we do.
I actually got Danny a gift on the way out here. A load of golf balls with the bucket hat boys written on them.
Yeah.
And they're tightless 9s. It's lovely.
There's a fair few of them in the woods around the golf course now. Yeah.
Can anyone be a bucket hat boy, or is it like it a select elite club?
There's 2 bucket hat boys you're looking
Just two. Two.
No one else can handle the bucket hat boys.
Yeah, fair enough. I can handle that. And so, away from the golf course, general preparation. I know you've only been here a short time, but how are you feeling ahead of what's going to be a big couple of weeks?
It's the biggest week of probably our rugby lives this week. Argentina, Saturday night. It's incredibly special. Everyone's just so excited to get out there and show what we can do under the lights. We know that from the outside, our preparation doesn't look as great as people would have liked, but we're happy with where we are. I think as a squad, we know the things we need to do better, and we know how hard this game is going to be on Saturday night. But we can't wait to get out there and rip in. And it'll be a big week this week, training wise. Work hard on the field to then get out there Saturday as most prepared as the team can be.
Yeah, selection's going to be a big talking point this week as well. So when you've got 31, trying to get into 23 for a match day. How does that change things through the week?
Yeah, it's obviously tough. I think the one thing throughout this whole sort of 12, 13 weeks we've been together, the competition for places has been extraordinary. Some of the players that aren't here, the talent that hasn't made the squad, and I know that the 23 lads who get to play the weekend will give it their all, and the other guys will be right there behind them. It's going to take a squad effort to do something special this World Cup, and everybody's as important as another.
That was that was something. I've got something in the back of my throat. Choking up. Yeah, give me something.
Give him a drink. Give him a drink.
Do you want me to fill?
Can you sing?
No.
That was something that we put a huge emphasis on in 20. Thank you, mate. Huge emphasis on in 2019. Making sure that the togetherness of the group was really, really important, and I think that showed on the field, but it also showed with the members that weren't selected in the 23. It's a really tough situation where, you're over here the entire time, different to other campaigns in that, they might be able to get to go home. So these things are important in terms of the morale of the group, preparation leading into games. It's, those people are probably more important than the people in taking the field, to be honest.
Cool. So you got the build-up now to a big game next weekend. What does this week look like in terms of training? Does the intensity go up a notch? Do you taper off now that you're kind of at the back end of a pre-season period?
I think the intention is to taper off a little bit to make sure we have plenty in the legs come Saturday. They're going to have to really try hard to get us to taper off. I think the boys are frothing to get stuck into it this week. There's been some really good conversations, as Danny mentioned, around the way that we performed recently and what we need to do to get better, and ultimately what we need to do to beat Argentina on Saturday. So it's going to be a pretty intense week in terms of the prep. It follows the same preparation as normal. We'll train Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday will be pretty intense, pretty full on. Wednesday will be a recovery day, and then train Thursday morning and fly down to Marseille on Thursday afternoon.
All right, looking forward to a big week. And I know you've only been ashore here a couple of days, but any standout moments, any highlights so far, any magic in training, anything funny happen off the pitch, any little stories that you can share?
What can we share?
That's the key word.
Yeah, we had a sing-song the other night. We went out for dinner, and then the first night we got here, and then we managed to get Owen up singing. Which is rare, but when it happens,
that needs to come out, surely.
It's like a shooting star, but it's
a unicorn.
Yeah, he's a bit of a unicorn. He will never show anyone. He needs to be very comfortable. But a couple of people got up and had a little bit of a sing-song, and Owen was one of them, which was magnificent.
He's got a wonderful voice. Like, people out there might not believe us when we say this, but it's like a country theme. Like, he's got that deep country sounding voice. I reckon he's playing the long game for one day. Someone's going to pay the
day he retires.
Yeah,
he's going to sing his way out.
He really is. He really is. He'll sell it out.
No, he can sing. The singer. Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew? All right. Thanks very much, guys. Right. It's not just here on O2 Inside Line that you can keep up with everything England rugby. We've also got the England Rugby podcast. Now, Danny again features in another episode, but coming up first for Series 12, it's Freddie Stewart.
Negative comments do make you question yourself. Regardless of who they're from, they really do make you think, and you can get really hung up on them, and I have in the past. I suppose I've always had that insecurity about my own game and whether really I do belong at this level, because my strengths aren't necessarily the things that people get excited about and people want to see. So I've had to learn that that's okay. It's a challenge for me, and it's understanding that I just need to do my job. I need to do my strengths the way I am. I don't need to try and be something else, need to try and be something different. I need to stick to what's got me to this point and trying to keep getting better at those things. You're listening to the England Rugby podcast, O2 Inside Line. I'm Freddie Stewart.
And that Freddie podcast will be out on Tuesday. So wherever you get your podcast from, make sure you're tuned in and subscribed to England Rugby to get the latest episode. Now, we've moved outside, changed scenery to get a bit of the French fresh air. If you're just tuning in, we are O2 Inside Line Live. I'm Topsy, that's Danny, that's Jamie. We're going to play another new game.
Lovely.
It's called Back to Front. Very simple instructions. You guys at home can get involved in it as well. We love a little challenge here at O2 Inside Line Live. The good news is, because you two are first up, you'll probably be at or near the top of the leaderboard for about 24 hours.
Perfect.
So you should be all right. 24 hours minimum.
Minimum.
But to have a little demonstration of how this game's going to unfold, here's Jack from Havant FC.
Okay.
Jack, he's Havant under 14s. No pressure, no pressure. And he actually ends up doing 12 reps.
Wow.
Start.
Time period. So you've got 20 seconds. 20 seconds. So rugby ball behind your back. Got to flick it back, catch it in front of you, in front, then to back.
Wow.
20 seconds, as many reps as you can.
Back to front.
Back to front, front to back.
Got you.
But it's not just about reps, style points. I want to see style points. So judge, maybe we'll put it to a fan vote. We're going to judge style points as well. So who's going to go up first?
Jamie,
you've...
No, I'm holding the mic.
Danny.
Jamie, in you
No
go, big
warm-up.
fella.
Okay.
Let's go, big cat.
Okay, no warm-up, no stretching. Good to go, straight in. Okay, all right, we're going to have 20 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, off you go.
Okay, yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, quick
Fix it,
recover,
fix it.
recover.
Danny.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah. Off the head, off the Swede, yes.
There's the start point. Yeah, lovely.
This is the tech. Yes, great
Okay,
techers.
now I'm in the zone. 11. Yeah. 12.
Oh, 12.
Jack, what do you mean, Jack?
12. Referee calls 12.
Hang on, did you say have it, Jack?
He did it.
To a 12-year-old?
Yeah.
14-year-old.
And under 14. All right. 12 is the score to beat still.
No, I started at the back.
Back to front. Back to front. All right. So 20 seconds. Sorry, no cheating on the 3, 2, 1. Off you go. Interference. 1. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, lovely. You're on 1.
2. Too much back. Too much.
Too strong, guys.
4. 5. Does that count? Yeah. 6. The facial.
7. That's poor. This is actually such a... Sir, time? Yeah, well, it was time about 20 seconds. You get 5 extra seconds for being over the age of 40. Gutted.
DC, a strong 8. So we got Jamie in at joint up, DC in at third. Guys, we would love to see your entries at home. So grab a rugby ball, grab a football, grab a tennis ball, grab a roll of bread, whatever you've got lying around. Use the hashtag back to front as well. Tag us where the rows. We would love to see your efforts. And hopefully we're going to add some into the next show. Boys, you okay?
Do I get a style point for the header or not?
We'll have a look back on the video and we'll decide whether that was style or unfortunate.
No, it was, I ended up with
Good game, that. Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Have you put yourself above Jack?
Oh, yeah, of course he has. Ruthless.
I actually think I got 13.
Okay, let's have a look.
Again, we'll check the video. Right, lads, appreciate your efforts. Thanks very much. Guys, we're going to head back inside. But before we do that, a reminder that all the behind-the-scenes episodes featuring Jamie, featuring Danny, and the rest of the crew are on England Rugby's podcast, their YouTube pages, This Rose. Coming up, there is another episode, and the star of that episode is Jamie. Let's have a look.
O2 Inside Line, This Rose, Episode 10. This week is Fiji week. It's been a slightly different week. We've had a couple of events, a charity dinner on Tuesday night, and then one today at the O2 Arena. We had a fans event. The whole point of today was to find England's unstoppable fan.
Where's the time adjudicator? Are we ready?
Mandy didn't want to do this.
Okay.
She wanted her son to do it. He's not old enough, apparently. I have every faith that we're going to absolutely
I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing 14 position.
So there were a few challenges going on throughout the day that we got involved with. We all got paired up with one fan in particular. I think there were 33 unstoppable fans, and we were trying to find the most unstoppable fan. We did a passing challenge, and then we were involved in a sort of an obstacle course where it finished with kicking through the post. There was one person who has
awarded England's most unstoppable fan.
Back inside, back into more comfortable settings. So there's no injuries?
Nope.
All good to go?
Just the ego.
Just the ego. Guys, thanks very much for all your questions that you've been sending in from home. Should we get stuck into a couple of them?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I think they'll be kind. They'll be all right. Question 1, Jake Hall, thank you. Who wins in an arm wrestle?
Between me and the big
Between
man?
you and the big man, who wins in an arm wrestle?
You have to give it to this guy, I think.
Ah, stop it.
You're too kind, Daniel. I think you'd give it a really good go, though.
I try my hardest, but you're a strong and powerful human being.
All right, let's stop this.
Okay.
Let's mix it up a bit. Right, you each have to pick a member of the squad to represent you in an arm wrestle. Who are you going for?
Joe Marler.
Good choice. I will bring in Manu Tuolangi.
Ooh, very good choice.
Battle, some battle that.
I think it'll be good. People will pay good money to see that.
Yeah, I feel like they need to be next people on.
Yeah,
we could make that happen.
Sideline.
Episode 2
on this very table.
Let's do it right here on this table. There we go.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, next question. Zim Courtney John, thank you very much. Who is the best at singing in the squad?
Previously mentioned Owen.
I need to see this. I really
honestly,
need to see
there's
this.
no chance, Topsy. I'm telling you, mate.
Sneak me in. Next
oh no, I'd
social.
love to. I'd love you to be in the mix, but it's. I've known him for 20 odd years. Well, 15, 20 years. Heard it only a few times.
It's also very clever. I think Marler started filming straight away, and he spotted the camera.
Yeah.
Demanded it went down.
Yeah.
And then just belted out.
You're never seeing it.
Banger.
He sang on his wedding day as well, actually, which was great.
Yeah.
The man to my right's a great singer as well.
Now, I've said this before, Tops. I love singing. I'm not good at it.
Live TV.
But
I think you are good at it.
I do enjoy it.
I think you are good at it.
We do love a good sing. We had a sing song in the sauna.
We did, yeah.
In
You,
the
Joe
sauna.
Marler and I, just to pass the time. It was very hot in there, so we thought, let's have a sing, bit of Adele, bit of the script.
Yeah.
It's nice, actually.
It really was.
Is it? Any other secret singers in the squad?
Freddie Stewart claims he can't sing, but he's a great musician. He's brought his keyboard out with him and guitar. So, yeah, he's a very talented kid.
You pay for that extra hand luggage there?
Yeah, I'd imagine it went on the freight in some capacity.
Right, good.
Joe Marchand handy on the guitar as well.
Joe March is very good. Yeah. Can he sing? He's good.
He likes singing. Yeah, he does like singing, Joe. Yeah.
That's a really backhanded way of saying he's not great.
Not great,
Okay.
but enjoys it.
Cool.
All right, so basically, end of this stint in France, there's a performance waiting to happen.
Yeah.
We've got lead singer, we've got guitar, we've got everything we need.
Could be a Christmas number 1 on the cards.
There we go. You heard it here first. All right, Oscar Savary, next question. Who is the funniest person in the squad? Now, this is actually a big one, especially when you're away from home for a while.
I mean, there's a couple of strong candidates on the sofa, isn't there?
I dare say other people would say us.
Yeah, we did have some good fun. Playing golf with Joe Marler is very, very funny.
Do you actually get to play any golf?
It's hard to play because he likes to get in your head, or tries to get in your head.
Yeah.
Very funny watching him swing a club, actually.
Yeah, there's not a huge amount of rotation, is there?
No.
But, you know, he's great value. It was very, very funny 4 hours.
Yeah, it was. Very inappropriate.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And the backswing.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
One for after hours.
Yeah.
Boys, we know you're here in France to do a job. There's going to be people coming out here to watch you. There's going to be loads of people at home willing you on, supporting from the TV screen. So, in your own words, I guess, Danny, you go first. What does that support mean? How important it is to you guys?
It's everything, and believe me, we feel it. We are fans of the team as well. We've grown up wanting to be here. The dream is to play in a World Cup. The ultimate dream is to try and win one. We know how much English rugby means to the fans. We know how they look to us, and so we want to do them proud, and we'll be doing everything we can. Trust me, to do everyone back home proud, and everyone that comes out here to show what we're all about.
Well said, mate. Well said.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Just echoing that, really. Like, for me, can't stress how important the support is, really. Like Danny said, we really do feel it. We had such a great support base in 2019. So many people flying over. And Steve talks about the last tournament here in France. how many people flew over, how many English supporters there were in Paris. You know, that means the world. The thought of that means the world to us. And like you say, you know, we really hope we can do those people proud.
Well, I'm sure they echo those sentiments. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 1. It's been fun. It's been fun.
Thanks for having us, Steve.
No problem at all.
I really enjoyed it.
No problem at all. Best of luck over the coming weeks. Like I say, we're all behind you, rooting for you to do well and go as far as possible. Best of luck with the weekend, and we'll be right behind you.
Thanks, mate.
Okay. And guys, thank you very much at home for tuning in. We're back tomorrow night, 6:30, live again from Le Touquet, where our guest is former England captain Dylan Hartley. So whether that's Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, make sure you join us, make sure you tune in. And for all your information regarding England rugby, make sure you check out the socials. The hashtag is Wear the Rose. It's going to be a busy time out here in France, and we can't wait to get started. Take care, and we'll see you soon.